So, it's a bit of a roller coaster this week, not gonna lie. It's a lot of ups and downs. But we start off the week kind of at the midpoint of the roller coaster, trending upwards, which is a positive thing, I would say. So we have the Four of Swords for Monday, and you can see there's a gentleman there lying down, resting, and rejuvenating. So this is actually a healing card. So whatever traumatic experience you may have gone through last week or over the weekend, it may have been painful, but in any case, it was some kind of troubling experience that you went through or troubling news that you received. You are now healing from that. So, hey, that's a great thing. This card is telling you to spend a little extra time meditating. So, okay, you could do your morning meditation, maybe throw in an evening meditation as well. It's a card that is telling you to spend a little more time alone and isolated just so you can really tune into your higher self and some of the messages may be coming through, and so you can rejuvenate and recuperate from whatever happened in the past, the recent past. So Monday is going to start off, I would say, strongish, trending upwards, like I said. And then on Tuesday, we get hit with this doozy. It's the Ten of Swords, and nobody ever wants to see this in tarot spread because it indicates pain. Pain, unexpected news, unexpected endings. It's not a good card. But what the message is that's coming through here is that even though you may feel like you've been betrayed on some level or sort of stabbed in the back, you don't want to play the victim role here. You want to really extract the wisdom from whatever you've experienced recently and use that wisdom to fuel your growth going forward. So yeah, use that as fuel for your future. Even though, yeah, you might not be feeling so great on Tuesday. So like Monday, we're healing. Tuesday, we might be regressing, and some of those wounds that we've experienced last week are surfacing again. And so that needs to be addressed. So good luck with that on Tuesday. That's sort of the death drop of the roller coaster, so you're heading like downward very quickly. And then on Wednesday, we're heading back up again to the very, very top. This is one of my favorite cards, the Empress. And it's a very motherly, nurturing, abundant, fertile card. So to me, that's very positive. And on Wednesday, you're gonna feel like in your element, in your flow. I think I wrote in the description for this card, like you're feeling fly as fuck on Wednesday, very attractive and confident. And because you're in this kind of abundant mode and magnetizing what you want to you, you do want to be clear on what you want that particular day, because whatever you are putting out in the world and attracting, like it's coming to you quick. So make sure that you're clear about what it is you want to attract into your life on Wednesday. But a very abundant, fertile card. So I'm sure Wednesday will be a great day. And then Thursday, again, we've got another death drop down to the bottom of the roller coaster with the death card. And a lot of people fear this card because they think it brings actual death. And in a lot of ways, it does. It brings endings, it brings closures, but mostly this card indicates change and transformation. So it's like death and rebirth, which can be uncomfortable to go through that process, but ultimately, I think it's moving you into a direction that's for your highest good. So when you do come across an ending or some kind of loss in your life, welcome it as much as you can and willingly move into, accept it and willingly move into the direction that life is transforming you into, or sort of what's unfolding from that experience. Because again, kind of what you resist will persist. So if you're resisting that change, which you're not, if the death is in the upright, like you're willingly accepting the change and moving forward. So just be mindful that even though it's a difficult process, often change, that ultimately it's for your highest good. So that's a good thing. So even though you're like the death drop of the roller coaster, it's still ultimately for your best self. So that's Thursday. And then Friday, we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is another good card. So I would say we're like kind of trending along sort of maybe a flattening of the roller coaster, but like at a high point. So Page of Pentacles is a positive message of some financial news coming in today, potentially some opportunity that has to do with money. So like maybe a new client or a new job offer, or you might be starting a new creative project or business venture on that day. And that's actually the day after the new moon. The new moon happens on Thursday. And so Friday is a great day to seed your intentions for the new moon. And so kind of like make a list of 10 things you want to transpire over the next, well, in the future. That's a good day to do that. And more in regards to maybe like business ventures or creative ventures. Actually, creative ventures is a good new moon topic, because the new moon, I believe, is in Aquarius, which is a creative sign. So yeah, tune into what you want to create over the next 12 months. And that will be a good thing for you to do on Friday. And then, the other thing about the Page of Pentacles, I know I'm kind of like really spending a lot of time on this one. It can indicate feelings or like virtues of commitment and devotion and perseverance. And so whatever you do seed on that day has a strong, it's like fertile soil for you to seed your ideas, and it has a strong indication that it will have a positive outcome. Okay, moving on to Saturday, we have the Two of Pentacles, and honestly, I've pulled this card now 3 weeks in a row, so there's a strong message coming through of, usually this card indicates that you are able to gracefully move through the day, juggling all the different tasks that you have on your agenda, and do it with ease to some extent. However, you do want to be mindful that sometimes when you have a lot on your plate and you're like spinning a lot of plates at once, you can become depleted and exhausted. And that's not a good thing to sustain for a long period of time. So what you want to do, and what this card has been saying over the last few weeks, is that you want to look at reprioritizing what's truly important to you right now, and sort of trim the fat off of the things that aren't as important as maybe they were previously. So only focus on the things that are truly important for your, and in alignment with where you're at today and moving forward. So that's what that card's saying. Reprioritizing what's important to you. And then the final card of the week is the Tower reversed. Now, I'm pretty proud of myself because it's the only reversed card that I've pulled this week. And usually I pull a bunch of reversals. So the fact that this is the only one reversed, I'm like, good job, Jasmine. So the Tower reversed is, well, let me talk about the upright version. So the upright version of the Tower is usually a like crumbling of your world, and it's another card of change and transformation. It's usually an unexpected, shocking change, and but in the reversed position, it has more to do with the change not happening so much in your external world, like your house crumbling or your job crumbling, but more like there's a restructuring happening within you. So there's sort of like the spiritual awakening transpiring, or you're reevaluating your value systems or your philosophies or your meaning and your purpose in life. And another way that this could manifest in a reverse position is that if you do have if your world does feel like it's crumbling, like it's completely different today than it was a week ago, it could be that you're resisting that change and transformation, and you're really holding on to the past and the way things were, and you're not willingly moving into the future and transforming with how the energy is taking you. And just like I mentioned with the death card, like kind of what you resist persists. I think I've probably said that at least 3 times this week. So you just want to be, again, mindful that you're accepting what's taking place and what's wanting to unfold, accepting the change and the transformation, the death and the rebirth, and knowing and trusting in the transformation, knowing that it's for your highest good and that it's really kind of redirecting you onto a path that's more appropriate and in alignment with your future. So yeah, it's a roller coaster week, but it's putting you on the right path forward. And so that is ultimately a good thing. So I wish you the best of luck this week, and thank you for tuning in.